gap down and a big move, continuation of what has been happening for the last three trading sessions. This is the 15-minute chart. Now you can see as the market moved down itself, all these ranges of support were all taken out. The market essentially fell over 1400 odd points today, and then towards the last few trading hours actually made up some amount of ground. But overall, the market's still looking very weak. Now, there's a swing that's happened around 34,000. That's going to become a critical level. So, what was this support is going to become this at around 34,000. So, this is going to become a crucial support to see what will happen over the next two trading sessions or so. So that's point number one. Overall, this is kind of how the market went. Essentially, since we didn't have any positions, we waited for the market to sort of settle down. Over here, actually, we started writing a couple of puts, but very far off. And through the day, essentially, what happened was that IVs, which started out around 27, 28, eventually ended up around 32, 33 levels. So on M2M basis, we looked like we were negative, but on the overall picture, if I look at it, we've got over 17, 1800 points spread. Straddle closed today at 787 odd, so there's considerable amount of decay left, um, and that's kind of where we want to be. And in terms of delta, we are delta neutral. So what we are going to be looking out for are two critical things. One is this 34,000 level, and the other one is around this level here. So around 34,700 or so. This levels is kind of what we're going to be looking at, and since there is a gap over here, which now seems very far off, there's a 35,600 odd levels that are there. And if you have to find something in between, I would take 50% of this big candle, which would be around 35,000. So this seems to be the kind of range that we're going to be looking at for tomorrow. What we have to sort of wait and watch to see is what are the global cues, because today international markets were all 1 to 1.5% down. All of this had trickle effects onto our bank Nifty. So that's kind of what our plan is. Now we've got a widespread. We've not used more. I think we've used about 45% of overall positions that we could use. So there's considerable amounts of um, uh, ammunition or so that we have that is left in order to build our positions so that we can keep our deltas in check, keep our positions in check, keep slowly building, taking directional calls to ensure that we end our week in profit.